game stays. If it doesn't stay interesting for long, I'll switch to Mario Party, but we'll see. 7 days into the office job. Continue. Alright, so we're a Grim Reaper. We apparently have bought a bunch of stuff. That's what this box means. Oh, hold up. I remember last time I had to micro the volume because I had it messed up. That should be fine. Wait, what did I buy? Anything? It doesn't look like it. I don't remember what I had before. I guess I had the weird face. Let's be a regular skeleton Grim Reaper. Where the fire? Epic. Zip Calcor. Sick attire. Yeah, you gotta look professional in your office job. This is how you know it's a real simulator. I haven't worn... There wasn't even a real uniform, it was just implied. You should wear, like, business casual. Every day in the office. I haven't worn long sleeve button-ups in a while. Alright, I guess we just go back to the job. The Grim Office. Best Newcomer. Presented to Grim Reaper. For to the killing of many humans. No joggers? No work joggers. Alright, where do I even put this? Okay, well, since we're in the office, first thing we do, we pretend to look at our emails, then we look at our phone. I wonder if I'm making a difference. Our phone is blank. We got no signal. A whole week already? My, the time flies. Well, more tasks straight ahead. We're making a difference, so let's continue with what we are doing. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60. Okay. That's what we're suggested to do. Are we gonna have another YouTuber we need to kill? Kill Markiplier? That's exactly what my job is. Just pick people. Who did we kill? Did we kill Langston Pope? The landlord. They've accumulated wealth from various plots of real estate handed down to them from their family. Through shady deals. Dude, no, I know we're supposed to spare them, we just kill them anyways. They're going in the kill pile. Motivational speaker. They're a smooth talker. They've included proselytizing into their oeuvre. What? What does that mean? Okay, this guy's old. We have to kill him. He's an engineer-musician. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, part-time musician. Delights in building their own musical instruments. Oh no, they're in the kill pile. The librarian. Amaryllis is a chronically exhausted librarian that actually has 3 master's degrees, but no doctorate. At 33? I guess is that possible? They have sharp minds, which others often see as too sarcastic. Okay, how do you have 3 masters? They're a genius. What if we have to spare them? Gorilla. What? They anticipated an imminent invasion from abroad. Obviously, we need to spare them. There's going to be an invasion, alien invasion. So what'll happen is I'll kill people and then I'll read on my phone from the Twitter. What's happening in the world? Still have unmarked profiles. I think we kill this guy. 3 humans have to die. We kill... motivational speaker dude. And I guess we'll follow the rules today. We don't have to, but we don't make any money if we don't follow the rules. There's no distractions today. Our phone's not beeping all the time. That was happening last time. Alright, well, we're done for the day. We don't have to frick around in the office. Are all office jobs that boring? I'm just looking at the papers? Maybe. This game is very realistic. This is how it's decided how people die.
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up. Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that. However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days.
Emergency?
Okay, listen up and keep this to yourself. Some philosophers and researchers are attempting to set up a utopian community for the betterment of humanity. I must investigate their strategies for any flaws.
What?
Anyway, while I am gone, another will be in charge.
The cat?
Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
Will it really be the same? His suit's a little tight. And it is swole. This is Fate. Fate is swole in this game.
Why? You are already acquainted. It will be Lady Portington, of course.
What? I'm getting paid by a cat? Okay.
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful widgets.
Alright, what are we buying? Do we buy cat ears? We become a cat skeleton? Can we even afford it? We can. I can't buy the snow globe. We're just buying mostly just random stuff to sit on our desk. I mean, this is truth. I think there is like a snow... There's just like a snow globe. Still locked away in my cubicle. It's been collecting 2 years of dust. And my tip of the hat's lanyard. I guess we get the cat ears. Ears of the beast.
You know why I was the scourge of the seas? Because ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing them gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw them all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
What? Still don't get, why is there a pirate in the bottom of the office? I guess we see what the cat ears look like. What the? Okay. We can just have a cat head. Kawaii. Fancy cat. Okay. I didn't think this is what would happen when I bought this. The Undertaker. Can they use the Undertaker without paying a fine? Okay, so we go up. We can't even see the cat. The fitness pass included? I don't see a gym here. We have an apartment in our office building. There's a bar. That's it. There's no fitness. You're dead. You're a Grim Reaper. You don't need to exercise. You have no muscles. What is this? You have a baby pig? Dude, my phone's going off. Landlord found dead from falling down an elevator shaft in their own poorly maintained building. Motivational speaker commits suicide. In jail. Gorilla in hiding stakes investigating detectives for foreign undercover soldiers. Opens fire. Oh no. Should I have killed him? Sudden plague leaves all librarians dead. I hate my job, 171, yabog. What? I thought all office buildings had gyms. No. Not all of them. You don't need a gym. What would you need a gym for? Greetings from afar, Grim. Something happened at the plant department right after they left. As such, I need for you to fill in today. Basically as a Grim for them. I hope it's okay. 3 plants have to die. What? Okay, we can kill an old tree. Bigger arms and butt. Oh, is that what the gym is good for? I don't think... I guess I've noticed one. We've gotten like slightly more arm mass just from Ring Fit. It's not even like an actual gym workout. That's like 15 minutes of CrossFit. Alright, we can kill the old tree. The city air cleaner. We can kill... Should just write Yabog on every one of these cursed profiles. And yet another blade of grass. I'm so bored I could cry right now. Okay, we have a tumbleweed. Started growing after a wildfire. No other plants can survive in the dry soil. Callie enjoys traveling. Okay, we need to keep these alive. We probably should keep this one alive as a troll. 3 plants have to die. Oh, do we kill the weed? Oh no, this is hemp. And speaking of hemp, I've tried hemp milk recently. It's okay. It just tastes like you're drinking grass. It's grass milk. Okay, if we kill it, then there's gonna be a farmer profits issue. Okay, there's another blade of grass. We need to keep this one alive just as a troll. So we only have... We can kill 2 of note, or we can kill 1 of note. Do we cause chaos? I think I want to keep the tumbleweed alive. And this one. What do we do? Do we cause... I guess these are the 3 that have to die then. If those are the 2 we keep alive. 3 plants have to die. Alright, no more hemp. All this text in the bottom, you can't really read it. Kinda wish it was read out. Or you. To be or be? Not to be, that's... Too bad they don't have 9 lives. I'm scared of your arm muscles. Punch someone now. Break their head. Not the tree. No, the tree had to go. We're causing chaos. All alone, Reaper.
Alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying. On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Who is? Alright, this is my inner monologue. Who
Fate.
is?
Everyone in the office. Haven't you seen them stare whenever you drift by? You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
A nobody. What if I made a mistake? You're just trying to rattle me. I'm getting real sick of your attitude.
Only got yourself to blame, mate. It's never us. Something's not right. You can feel it in your bones. Be seeing you.
So now you report to the cat. Your inner dialogue. Getting real tired of your attitude. Cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. You're so incredibly cute and fluffy. Slowly, the cat turns her head towards you, with her eyes blazing with annoyance. Meow, she mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. That does not sound like meows. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. See you tomorrow, I guess. Meow, she declares as you make your way out the door. Almost. Almost good timing. Wait, what the heck? Why was there a pig sound? We got janitors. We can't go to the bar yet. Only on the weekends.
Friend.
Wait, we
your
can get a
visit's like the
pumpkin?
sun, regular. And warms the room.
Pumpkin. A cursed root. Oh, we can wear a pumpkin. Heck the delay. Should have tried to talk to the cat longer. That was a more convincing meow than the voice-acted ones. Autumn falls. This elegant countenance is meant to be worn for celebrations during the gloomiest time of the year. It really brings out the eyes. Those deep, soulless, empty, dark eyes. I gotta get the pumpkin, right? Accursed gourd.
A spooky tale if there was one. Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once. Seemed like good looting at first, but nay, a monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like two lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons, though. And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
I think we do need the eraser. The eraser is actually
Alas,
useful.
This tale is beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the wild wakes.
Typo.
Has power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
What? Does that mean he was okay with it, or was he sad? He laughed and said it was amazing. Yeah, I can do a better meow. Oh, well, the oink is the piggy bank, I guess. When did I even buy pumpkin head? Wait, it's just a pumpkin. Pumpkin King. Rotten. We gotta have the pumpkin head, right? And this is the meow I can do. It's way better. Meow. open me. My phone is vibrating. 2 humans have to die. Alright, back to normal. Should be familiar with the drill. Local dog. Uh-oh. What did this say? Local dog? Crushed under a fallen oak tree. Oh, local dog park crushed under a fallen oak tree. That was a little darker. The first way I read it. The Cali plant has covered an entire building and prevents people from escaping from fire. What? How does the tumbleweed do that? I don't believe it. Organic Farming Association warns against over-fertilizing plants with local horse manure. Okay. Alright, we just have to kill. That's it. Retired, dude. They're the grumpiest, most cantankerous senior possible. They dislike absolutely everyone and everything, and are adamant in making everyone's life more difficult in both life and death. There is no escape from Kaipo. Okay, obviously they live. The 29-year-old seismologist. You lead a research team at an earthquake monitoring station. So probably if we kill them, we cause earthquake chaos. We could do that. Okay, we got a computer dude. Systems analyst. Uses cutting-edge drones to safely and effectively transport food. I got the idea looking at a stressed food delivery person on a bike in the rain. Alright, like last time I played, there was like a virus plague. We had the choice to either kill all the medical people, that was our order, or we could save them. Let them live. Rufus, retired. Gone are the days of descending into dark caverns. Now they spend all their time in an old folks' home, dispirited. Well, yeah, I think we need the grumpy guy to live, just for the chaos of it. Alright, do we cause earthquake chaos? Kill. Iceling pole, you die. Also, why we're skeletons? Why do we go to bed? How do we even know when the day is over? A baby pig. Another day in the office. I'm truly evil at heart. Wait, did we kill 3 on accident? Well, we could use the eraser or... Deus Ex Machina. Deus Fax Machina. Why do I need to use this? Yeah, I truly am evil. Only 2 were supposed to die. We killed 3. We're just gonna roll with it. We have an eraser, but whatever. Alright, what is my inner monologue?
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious.
Sus? What is?
All of it. The profiles, the tasks, the chats. Too clean, pristine. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper, not the others. Yeah. Listen to me. To me! Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off.
What? Wait, I thought this was my inner monologue. Okay. See what the cat says. They're gonna be angry. See, winner, the cat paces around on the table as if annoyed and irritated. Meow! The cat emits what seems to be a half meow, half growl. I'll take this to mean I'm doing well. The cat hisses and growls derisively. Probably means you're not doing that well. A swift nod toward the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. Oh no, he didn't get paid. Alright, I don't want the pumpkin head anymore. Back to the cat head. Fancy cat. Anything else going on here? Back to the office. Read me. Okay, Meyer. Hands up. Might be busy today. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? What I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. Spare anyone related to sports. These 2 humans with an economics background have to die. Total of 6 humans will have to die. Lead Earthquaker researcher found dead. We have warned you about the underfunded nature of earthquake monitoring. Lives could have been saved. Fire at the assisted living place. Sheep-safe drones turn out not very safe. Kill. Will we ever be freed from the honorary elder? Even death doesn't seem to want them. Market experts warn against investing in Yitcoin. Tax evasion concerns local government. Leading cuts to infrastructure funding. Okay, why is this one red? Okay, Grim. Yes, you. Listen up. Why are you such a tool? Sitting at your desk, going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to do all the profiles. Prove you're not completely useless. Oh no, do we do it? Spare anyone related to sports. At least 6 humans have to die. I mean, we just find... What is sports? Daredevil? It's an actuary. A statistical profession. Concerned with balancing sheets and asset management. There's only one sports person. Daredevil? Postal clerk. Investor. I mean, this is economics. I want you to doom all of them. Or we can draw on this. Give them a mustache, even though they already have one. Oh, the decision. We already were doing bad yesterday. Do we kill them all? We're gonna get fired. We're fired, Grim Reaper. If anyone is reading this, sign my petition at the water cooler next to desk 5. I'm asking Cadaver Resources to put me in a different department. Someone talking about fried chicken. Alright, I think let's see what happens. We just kill them all. Or how a timer would impact this game. Because people would play more chaotic. You'd have to immediately decide if you're just doing chaos or if you're doing what the boss says. I think we'll see what happens. We're gonna go for this. We killed the Daredevil. It's a sports background. Yeah, I think we do the red. Of course, this might mean we instantly get fired or something. I kinda doubt. Playing with human lives. I mean, we're just killing like some screenwriter dudes, an investor, avid investment enthusiast, tracking stock prices and buying and selling stocks randomly. Convince people on social media to invest in Yitcoin. And a tax collector. They get yelled at every day. They ensure everyone can enjoy public services like roads and street lighting. That's what this game is, playing with human lives. I want you to doom them all. Well... Alright, so we have 2 errors in a row. What's this?
Look at the march of death. Bones of the living, ground into dust. A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
What?
Gaze upon what you have brought, instrument of pain. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing? An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives.
I love the structure, I love the order. I don't care, as long as it gets the job done.
These are real people, Reaper. Not pieces of paper with random data printed on them. No one is in control. The fiend devours life with no supervision.
Tasty carnage. Evil. Think I should do something?
Shouldn't we? Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. Seeing you.
Okay.
Grim is there, yes?
Cat grumbles on the phone at the receiver.
Grim, I am most disappointed. I had hoped to avoid having this discussion a second time. Must I reiterate myself? You cannot mark every person to death. If too many perish, the results will be disastrous. It will undo the whole plan.
They deserved it.
Grim, hello? Cassis, why is there always a connection error at the most inopportune moment?
Angry
I hope
now.
my words reach you, even if the reverse is not the case. Understand that this is not a path you wish to take. I will note this down as your second warning. There will not be many more. Good night, Grim. Gather your wits before you act.
The cat glares at you. Oh no, we made it too tense. We didn't make any money again. Well, back to the office. For Grim. Good day, Grim. The world is a wondrous thing, but what I have seen out there. I do try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Unforeseen logic guides our hand, but a logic nonetheless. Massive earthquake claims the lives. Unidentified man found dead in nearby forest. Oh yeah, I think I turned the dialogue down too much because I was having volume issues. The dialogue's kind of oddly mastered in this game though. Like the inner voice, the mirror voice is way quieter than the other voices. Young thug gunned down. Aw man, I loved his music. Classic claims another life. Daredevil dies. Screenwriter crushed. Hostage situation may be taking place at the courthouse. Not reading the final one out loud. I have voice turned up already. Oh my god. I don't know, this game's kind of weird. Three humans have to die? Any economics? Banker? CEO. They're the latest heir of the Einer family. Providing security with their initial Monitor C consulting film. They grew into an arms-providing conglomerate. You will read it? Okay. It's like, that would be a cool new game feature. If someone else reads the dialogue live. That has been done before. Or Super Nintendo games where you stream them over satellite. And it downloaded sound live that went with the game. So I think it was there were live cutscenes that were voice acted. Something like that. Might have just been the music. Bart is a wealthy banker, married and with 2 kids. They had an affair with the brother of the spouse. But the partner found out and took the kids. Then the brother committed suicide and Bart, in sorrow, moved into a huge countryside mansion where they wait alone to meet their lover again. What? I guess we have to spare him. We'll do what we're told today. Poacher. He is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with skill. I hunt for cats. What? For their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. I don't know about this. Do we kill them? We can't kill the cats. I don't know if CEO counts as... Anyone else? It's the only economics background person. We have a judge. They're prime, they enjoy the fruits of being a judge. They dabble in a vineyard. It started as an elaborate joke related to their name. What? But these names are randomly generated. Jonas Riesling, how is that related to wine? It's a smuggler? Okay. Trez Collision. Stefan Saris, a waiter. They're a liar that can't stop lying. And skill comes in pretty handy when anyone asks for recommendations. Oh no. I think we kill the CEO. Okay, and then... do we let the smuggler and the waiter live? We kill the judge. There's a hostage situation in the courthouse. That means he dies in the courthouse. Chaos. Alright, we're clocking out for today. It was a long day today. We talked to the cat again. The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Ah, I can't believe how fluffy you are. Psst. Whisper to the cat. The cat sluggishly sniffs the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. The cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seeming pleased. Can I ask you some questions? The cat stares at you, slowly blinking. What do you think of fate? The cat meows notes melodiously. Imagine telling your boss they're fluffy. I mean, I guess if they had like a nice poofy hairdo, and you just say nice hair. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of death? The cat shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely indecipherable. What do you think about common systems of taxation? I mean, taxing the impoverished? Really, we should... Wait, what? Okay. We're just gonna go... It's complete idiocy, if you ask me. The cat looks at you quizzically. Without taxes, I could sleep on my pile of money. We're just gonna have 180. I don't really understand taxes, though. Cat is absent-mindedly poking their paws on the table with their paw. Yes, I'll create a tax-free paradise once I'm done with the job. It's clearly not balanced, that's why we end up with a version of oligarchy. I'll agree with you, Cat. I like your hair, it looks very you. What do you mean by this? Imagine telling your boss that. I'm glad you agree, Cat. The cat is starting to nod off. She blinks at you. Wait, why am I trying to talk with the cat? Cat emits a sequence of low-pitched meows. This was informative. I'll be going now. Cat curls back into a ball and continues slumber. Alright, we just vented to the boss's cat. About taxes. We don't even get taxes here. We're dead.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer ye today?
Do we get the cactus? Oh, we can't. The most brutal of plants. I can't even get a bow tie. Alright, back to bed. Look at the calendar. It's almost Friday. Thank frick it's Friday. Oh, alright, what happened? Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats. Brutal. Like, mountain cat lions don't work in groups. What the heck? Yep, the judge was gunned down in the hostage crisis. The CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Tiger escapes smugglers. Runs across the city. Dozens mauled. Alright, well if you're a cat, today is a good day. This game is actually all about cats. Local waiter wins international lying contest. Hailed best liar of all time. At least according to their own words. I get it. Ah, it's the wrong sound. Lucky day. Or is it? The unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. Fail to see the relevance of this kind numerology. It's but a day like all other days. My instructions for the day. Cute. Thanks, cat. Dude, the cat took my documents. I'm getting trolled. Is this the only way out? The cat took my homework. It's the unlucky day. I guess that's the only way out the office. Let's just go get drunk. Frick this. Let's go to the office first. The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. What the hell, cat? Cat, there's been a burglary? I'd never say that word. Cat burglar. I guess the cat is being mean. My files were stolen. I suspect the Grim at table number 8. What do the cats respond? Okay, I thought they were already on the phone.
Hello? Hello? Lady Poddington, is Grim there?
Cat replies absent-mindedly.
Grim, I heard that. I understand the job can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly. But you cannot let everybody live. Such actions will have serious consequences, even if you cannot foresee them. That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood?
We'll do the excuses thing. They'll get brushed off. The Drunk Bennett Karaoke Gartic Phone Stream. What? Bean it. Not even Bennett, but bean it. Like that. That seems like... It seems like something that's you've been thinking about this. That's the specific request. Karaoke Gartic at the same time. I mean, I guess you could do that. You sing something and then you gotta draw it. I don't know. That doesn't really seem like something I would do on my own.
What? Could you repeat that? All I hear is static.
Alright,
No matter. You know what the job entails, Grim. I implore you to take it seriously. The world needs to stay in equilibrium. I do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion.
Wait, we were already at 2 warnings. Whatever.
Think before you act. That is all.
That's just a forced failure. I really, really hate this job. Oh, the cat's way back there. Cat has already fell asleep. She purrs softly, contented. Just merged all your weird requests into one. Nice. Okay, I guess that's the game sort of pointing you in the direction of, like, you can frick around. You don't have to make money every day. Alright, so who's in the bar today? We got Legolas, skeleton dude with hair. Why is he reading at the bar?
Accentuate the morphological field. Or some reclassification of the framing stratum. Ah, I should have known. Scaffolding of the antediluvian complex.
It's kinda hot.
Maybe.
It doesn't even animate.
Meta-resonance trigger.
What's going on, strange fellow? We should do a weird icebreaker. I've seen you wobble around in the cellar.
An amazing feat, young spawnling. Oh, yes. That is I down in the depths.
Wait, what? I've never even seen
I
him.
am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive. The archive of all existence.
Alright, he's this super nerd. He's got all the books.
Did you know there is a lot of existence?
Plenty of them for me to destroy. Chaos. Do you know there's a lot of existence? Did not.
Wise. An inexperienced mind might implode attempting to grasp it all. But never mind all that. I shouldn't disturb you with ancient accounts. As you're talking to one of the archive, I suppose you have numerous questions. Worldly questions. I'm happy to oblige. What is it you wish to learn?
Got a red profile with a message. Did you send it? No, we're not telling anyone about that. What's going on in the archive?
Much could be told. Alas, you're not of the correct conviction to learn it all.
Suffice to say, the archive holds and protects matters concerning the entire cosmos.
Give me my correct
Young
convision.
Spawn, your mind is pierced by disorder and volatility. You burn with resentment, often lashing out and dream of a symphony of destruction.
What?
Seek out a more balanced ethos, and you may get to peek deeper into the Abysmal Archive.
How big is the archive anyway?
Pleasurable these days. What little you see down in the cellar is but a tiny corner.
What is it you do?
There's a lot to do. I gather, protect, and curate. It must be kept in order to guarantee optimal research conditions. You see, many archives are also research centers. Others come to examine our files, trying to find interesting new topics. Or they rediscover old themes and ideas. Tons of fun,
That's why you... That's what
We also
HJ win
provide
spells?
population data for the calculatorium.
The what?
Any other questions?
Alright, get a bunch of
A
lore.
most venerable tower of
The
Drudgery,
office.
where all fortunes get decided.
How old is this
This place
place?
in particular, hundreds of years.
Only
You think that's
hundreds?
not very long, don't you? Yeah, well, we had to relocate. The original place got too cramped due to growing activity. Fate had it commissioned. Found a couple of talented young architects who had just started a new bureau. I think it was called Langenfried. Took
What?
some effort to find the perfect spot in Cosmopolis,
but the construction went smoothly.
Who was the first Reaper?
Spawn number 1. They're not around anymore, though. Meticulous at first, but grew rather erratic over time, so fate had to fire them. Straight into the sun! Blam!
Oh, well, that's what happens when we get fired, huh?
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
What's the office function?
Efficiently, as far as I can tell.
How many floors?
Can I recall the number? I haven't counted for so long. Seems to me it gets
Oh, they don't know how to
bigger
count.
over time,
Maybe they're not
but
smart.
Not all can see all the floors, yes? Floor visibility is restricted by necessity. Do you have Theta 6-AAA cerulean clearance? I doubt it. How many entities are there? All across the cosmos. I reckon there are as many as must be.
Anything else happen in the
What would be
office?
more interesting than managing the intricacies of life and death, eh? Although, wild things happen over at accounting. Beyond belief. When it
What?
comes to filing tax forms, you can't even imagine what they get up to.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
Tell them about the red profile?
Definitely not. I wouldn't dare to interfere with the fine-tuned pipeline of profile selection. This is a most dire breach of conduct. I hope there wasn't anything inappropriate on the file.
Nothing suspicious whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
I hope you enjoyed our talk. I must return to the archive. I hear it beckon.
Alright, what about the other skeleton dude? Dude, it's Sans.
Yes?
You look distressed.
I do. Well, I guess I've got a lot on my mind.
Explain your intense emanating sadness. Explain your sadness.
Do you know about the butterfly effect?
Maybe, but remind me.
It's like that effect. When a butterfly flaps its wings and then a
Is it a
tornado
YouTuber? Oh, maybe it is.
and demolishes everyone and everything in it.
Yes, there was a YouTuber reference in one of the profiles. We could kill Markiplier. And I did kill Markiplier. That doesn't sound
Believe
right.
me, It is. I read it in a book. What if I'm that butterfly? Eh? Haphazardly fluttering around and then millions of souls perish in anguish.
I don't think that's how it works. But
I
sure.
don't want that on my conscience. I can't handle it. And that's the least of my problems. Last week someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
It's pretty funny, though. The stapler thing is more awful.
You're not getting it. I was devastated.
I'll kill you now. You killed Markiplier? It's time to, Oh yeah, isn't there a Twitch integration? Hold up. There is. Hold up. No, I'm killing you now. Hold up. Oh, you can vote. Okay, I thought you could put people in your chat as profiles. Yeah, this game is Twitch integration. I guess it's just voting to die or and live. Okay. You can't kill people from your chat? Death by cuddles. I didn't know that there was a term for the bees, like honeybees killing their queen. Cuddle death.
And that's still not all of it.
Make something bad sound good.
Last month I had to work in the dog department. But I love dogs.
No, not the dogs. There's a dog department.
There's a department for everything. Haven't you realised that yet? And the people in the dog department? Absolute bad apples. I was scared for the afterlife. I was. But you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
Someone picking on you?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. I have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Man, it's a cool as heck name. People in here calling someone Lance Thrasher?
Yes. And people keep telling me how great Lance Thrasher is, how fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing.
Aw, this guy's just jelly of
How
Mr.
they tell
Thrasher.
the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans.
I've lost interest, see ya. They immediately sound exhausting.
Yes, right? I don't get it either.
Let's see if you're in the flies pile. Wait, what's the flies pile? The frozen
So,
flies?
I thought I had to let them know. I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
You don't hold
But
back,
then
do
Lance
you?
just said, keep it real, and then went on to do a handstand on their desk. Everyone in the office started chanting their name. Lance, 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 Lance.
What an absolute legend. What an absolute tool. Pile of flies. Of files. Oh. I was reading flies. Was that called dyslexia? I mean, it's 2 letters. And there was someone that was... I guess I gotta find someone that's a beekeeper or that's crafty. If I have to kill them or spare them.
And all those other things.
Great story, thanks. I'll be going now. We'll just let him keep going. Totally feel better about my problems now.
The culprit keeps writing Thrasher was here on everything. With a marker. So, problem solver. what do you
Just
think?
kill Lance.
What should I do?
Kill. Obviously, you just kill.
Yeah, I should. Wait, what? That seems a little excessive.
Wait, you didn't say they're a Grim Reaper so they can't
You
die?
know what? I'm good now. Thank you for your, insights.
Alright, well, we just told someone about a secret red letter, and then we told someone to kill someone. Alright, let's get our drink today.
Why, hello again. The den is always glad to see a returning customer. 2 weeks down and you're still kicking. Well done. Say, I've been thinking and, I was hoping you'd explain it to me, the process. I mean, how do you make the choices? How do you really decide who gets to live and who doesn't?
Whoever looks suspicious. I don't really care, I pick whoever. Maximizing death. Death for all. Carefully compare all data with the requirements. There's a bit of column A, kid of column B. We'll say gut feeling.
Well, that doesn't seem reasonable. Don't you have specific rules and quotas you gotta fill?
These are more like suggestions.
I'm pretty sure they're distinct guidelines you're supposed to follow. Self-assertion is fine up to a point. Less so when many people depend on you. Do you think about the people after you've made the decision? Or do you forget all about them after it's done?
It's all abstract data to me now, by now. Don't care. Chaos. Abstract
That's
data.
bleak. You've lost the connection with humanity. Doesn't all of it make you anxious? Sure makes me, and I ain't even the one choosing. Yeah, I don't think I could handle the pressure. Gazing upon the decision tree. Now it branches out across infinity. Across space and time. Anyway, this has been enlightening. Thanks for the answers. Anything I can get you?
I keep hearing voices. Wasn't the old lady Poddington?
Cat? She's an adorable furball, ain't she? Always skulking around in search of mischief. She sneaks down here, too, so I feed her a few morsels.
I want to pet the cat. Pet the cat. Also, this is another instance of the dialogue. The dialogue is just flat out quieter than the music. This specific voice actress. Don't know what to do about that.
The fur's like perfect velvet, you know. It's nice she keeps Fate company. Fate's archaic. All those aeons might not be good for the, you know, mentality. What else you got in mind?
I keep hearing
That's
voices.
so. Well, most of us hear voices a lot of the time.
Voice inside my head.
Ah, an internal discussion you have with yourself, as in, you have thoughts.
Not sure it's my
So
voice.
You hear an unfamiliar voice inside your head telling you to do things. That's pretty eerie. Or maybe it's your conscience trying to kick through the barrier. Becoming a Reaper ain't easy, so you haven't fully internalized the struggle, you're not happy with your work, or you sense something's off.
Kinda
I know,
hot
I'm
too.
just a barkeep, so that makes me only half
Okay.
honest.
I mean, I guess that's a good way to sell your game. Gonna make every character in the game hot. Someone likes being a skeleton reaper. Only makes me half a therapist. Someone contacted me using a profile. See, I don't know how much to blab to her. She gonna report this to Fate? Everyone works for Fate. Tell me about the archivist.
The prime curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer. I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before, but I guess it comes with the territory. People often feel they're a bit difficult to interact with, given that they can get distracted by the catalog of unfathomable paradigms in their head. All I gotta say is, they're pretty fun. What else you got in mind?
Sure.
Oh? What did this mysterious entity want?
Need to follow weird
And
orders.
you following, or what?
Could be dangerous.
You're already dead, ain't you? What's the worst that could happen? Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office, I just own the den. What else you got in mind?
Alright, time to get a drink.
Sure.
Who's the hottest? How much money do I have? Bloody Gary. Heat depth of the universe iced coffee. Let's get iced coffee at the bar. Corpse Reviver. Let's
If
get
you,
this.
Value your sanity, you don't ever want to learn the ingredients of this cocktail.
Wave your drink at the archivist. Alright, we're hitting on the archivist. Who I think's the hottest. And obviously, the dude we're playing, the Grim Reaper skeleton. Electrifying. A burst of liquid lightning blasts through your nervous system. Every bone begins to vibrate. Vibration builds in a feedback loop. Until you feel like you shatter. It's a trick of the mind, but it abates. Tell me about the
Prime
archivist.
curator? I haven't.
Oh, okay.
people up. All I got. What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Don't get what's up with that voice. Well, I guess we're done slurping today. Let's see what this guy does. On the
Avast
weekends.
ye. Pursue the finest booty you've ever seen.
Not into muscling people. You gotta be a skeleton. If you're not a stick figure, impossible physiology, don't talk to me. We're gonna get... I don't want cigarettes. I guess we're already dead. Well, back to work. Spawn mail. It's what I do in the office after a performance review. Choose humans at the left side, the profile bundle to die. So the 5 on the left? What? Looking forward to the review. Stunning graffiti sprayed across Cosmopolitan City. Something uncanny. Okay, what does this red one say to do? What? Is that a bone? Ischium? Yes. The lower part and back part of the hip bone. Grim, listen. Sorry it took so long. Made the choice and got censured for it, but I had to test you. Don't ask for anything big again, but I ask for your trust, and for small acts of defiance. Stand against fate's rules and I'll show you what lies beneath. Alright, we'll say this was a mistake. Humans to the left side of the bundle have to die. Wait, what? Okay, pilot. Okay, so all the airplane people have to die. Graffiti person has to die. They have mystical powers, trying to add positive karma. And if Ivan... This is what I'm trying to do with my hair. You're a student, 23. The real passion is hiking. Okay, a cultist? They're a cultist. They're a loyal member of a group devoted to a local forest spirit. Believing both the spirit and the trees are from the future. They enjoy nature but aren't keen on the ritual branch whipping, which seems important to their leader. What? There's just a cult? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who was the furthest left? Fraud CEO? Been avoiding paying taxes? Luigi Wa. What? And they're a revolutionary, an avant-garde hero of the people. Ultimate underdog. They love cruising around their forklift. Okay, obviously they lived, then. Luigi. Venipunctures to draw out large quantities of blood. Ew, what? I don't want to read any more of this. It's one thing that grosses me out. Don't want people to keep talking about it. Radiologist. Okay, so 5 died. Could just pretend like we made a mistake. Or we can go back to the den? But why?
Psst. See? What did I tell you?
There was a tiny error. Go away.
The others. Conspiring behind your back. You saw the result.
I think it was the cat?
They waited for you to let the guard down, whispering, "Look, it's the pathetic runt."
Liar. What do you know? Tell me.
They'll make you fail and get you fired. Or are you deliberately trying to fail? That's devious. Keep them guessing and watch your back, Reaper.
Okay, everything I read could be a trap. I got a mixed review today.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Sure, I like our... God, I was getting tired of that cat. I hate your cat, by the way.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay, yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers, please? Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever.
What?
Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
Wait patiently.
Ah, Grim. How should I put it? In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
I mean, I don't think on my own?
Nothing so grand, but do you really think life is all about following rules? One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
What? Alright, we got the final boss in 2 weeks. I guess makes sense. It's probably as much more game as they can squeeze in. Let's see what we can buy.
Booty, are ye?
Oh, oops. What is this? A widget. A coin. We can get a dark cape. I can get a resonator. Collects electromagnetic waves.
Shiver
Sure.
me timbers. 'Tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details, but since ye wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it. The device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it. Some might even call it music.
Oh, it's a radio. It was just phrased weird. So there's the archive. Oh, is it the same day? What the heck? I can't talk to these people still.
Hey, hey, Grimmy. Pleased to see you again.
What, does he need a tent inside the building?
Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross. It's been ages.
Stuff at Mortimer's is so expensive.
It's not that expensive. Alright, maybe you're not one for fashion. I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case. A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later. Crisis averted. Not much
What?
else happening on this quiet Sunday, though, so I appreciate you dropping in. What's on your mind?
Can we just get another drink?
Sure. What's your poison?
Staying in a tent inside. That's like you can camp indoors. It's really cool. The usual. Need a nice coffee.
Guaranteed to keep you energized until the last ever star in the universe blinks out of existence.
Drink it alone. Sweet and icy overtones of the mixture block out the bitter, earthy taste of the coffee. Be honest, coffee really does taste like dirt. The frozen cubes clink against your teeth. Feels distinguished, just like the end of the universe.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Or just wasted 100. I'm living 10 of the same shirt are scary to you? Because there are people like that. Or they just have only like 3 outfits. So I've heard the story of someone as that. They're just like, I only have 3 outfits, so I never have to make a decision on what to wear. I guess fair enough. Oh, we can turn into a bird now. Okay. Or a person. Let's have a regular pumpkin head. Back to the office. We got our radio. Contraption plays music. Nine local hikers found dead. The government cover up alien involvement in the hikers? City budget experiences unexpected surplus. Suspected fraud dies of heart attack. As police officers come knocking on their door. CT scan machine. Strange ritualistic forest murders have stumped the police. Pass the performance review. Total of 6 humans have to die. At least 3 humans with scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping. Alright, do we do this? Or do we not? There's no issues upcoming here. Aliens, I guess? There's a city budget surplus in aliens. A CT scan machine. We have a white-collar criminal. No return to embezzlement after their MLM failed. Beauty products and cognitive enhancers were not selling. All this just to pay their mortgage and keep their child in decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. Could never get sick of these fine tunes. There we go, better song. We had a friend that would buy bulk shirts and wear each shirt only once? What? Like, they just didn't trust washing shirts, they would just buy, like, plain white tees and then just wear them only once? That's weird. I realize that they're being, like, really wasteful there, right? Gave the shirts away. What? Alright, we have an archaeologist. An ancient thing of cheese. Sigmund Doran, microbrewer bartender. They like craft beer and biking. Kinda looks like they have a hat instead of hair. Like, did we just kill them? Someone aged 30 or younger has to die. Petty thief. Neja needs to eat, to live, and steal to eat. The spouse disagrees of Dejan's life choices. Legion decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. That's right, they stole the truth. A sinner. They are committed to sin and perform all four deadly sins daily. They live in a cave outside the city. What? The 4 deadly sins? I thought there were 7. Instant sin, or are you? What? Their story makes no sense. They're only 22. They're just being a glutton and everything. All the sins. And a taxi driver? They're stuck in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. They've had their tires slashed. They're considering joining an app-based rideshare service. Literary critic. 6 humans have to die, oh no. They poked a fellow student with a pin. They realized best friends will be found only on the pages of books. These friends cannot be directly poked with pins. You ate too much today? Oh no. I guess ate too much and just feel awful. I guess I have too high metabolism or something. I guess if I eat too much sweets, it doesn't feel right. Otherwise, no. Got a scientist? Climate scientist. Okay. I think we can get 6 people to die. I'll just kill the taxi driver. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left? Okay, so only 2 people get to live. Who do we let live? I think we let one of the scientists live and maybe the sinner? Maybe we get the let the archaeologist live. They'll do something about the aliens. And we'll let the sinner live. Kill the critic. I'm gonna kill the petty thief. We gotta kill the one thingy. He eats a lot and still stays skinny. Learn his secrets. And I don't think I eat a lot. Like, I only eat one big meal a day. Sometimes my dinner is just a tiny snack. I guess we gotta follow orders to the T sometimes to get money.
Psst. Hey there. How are the folk of the planet doing? Oh no, they are killing each other. And not doing much else.
I brought destruction to all. Ah! Yep, they can't get enough of it.
The righteous in a battle against all others. Until none survive.
How do you know who is right?
The ones who are left are, of course. War on the horizon, ready to strike at a moment's notice. Take it as a warning.
Wait, what?
Yes! You did it, Reaper.
Okay, there's two
You
different
have
dialogues. There's a war coming.
Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your
Oh, I missed that
blazing
dialogue.
glory.
What are you rambling about?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty. Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Oh, hold up. Let's get changed. No more pumpkin. At least not that pumpkin. Business pumpkin.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
I saw a lot of pain and suffering. It was sad. Rough. Things got really bad.
The world certainly has that tendency.
30% of food consumed is sugar? Is that just like that for everyone? Just a fun fact? Everyone likes sugar.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters.
I guess all
The
foods
papers.
get broken down into sugar. Like bees only eat sugar, right? Just nectar and pollen.
I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing you spoke of.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
How long is a day anyway?
Ah, the complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region,
How does
time
that
is
work?
in inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass. At different intervals, profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
What?
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else? What do you mean?
Bit unsure about the origins of the rules. You pick what's supposed to happen and thus make this happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
If I mark profiles, don't these decisions affect other people? Sugar and diet. The added sugar limit be no more than 100 calories per day. 36 grams of sugar. I have to double check the Abba Zaba bar I had earlier today. How many grams of sugar was that? That wasn't even that good. I thought it was peanut flavored taffy. It was not worth. That's why it's a rare old school candy. Unfortunate. It's not every candy can be a hidden gem.
In a sense.
There's no one-to-one sequence of causal links.
Not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider time works a bit differently in here. Anything else?
What's my history? What was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where my parts come from?
The store. And places.
Alright, it's like asking a baby asking mom and dad where they came from. You came from the store and places. That's where babies come from.
Anything else?
No, I remember some film about death with tons of chess. What?
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic.
Go? Okay, Fate is a Go freak.
Anything else?
I should go
Until
rest.
tomorrow, Grim.
Alright, the final battle's gonna be a game of Go. Surprised we didn't get called out on the one little thing we did different. Gave you PTSD?
Ye sure can't get enough for the Emporium.
Is that what they gave you? And freaked you out? Something in your past. You were visibly shaking when eating the last circus peanut. You didn't have to eat the whole bag at once. You were not supposed to do that, in fact. Eat what is a comfortable amount for you. Okay, I think we save our money. Back to the office. Anything going on here? That's just chilling at the water cooler again. Slow torture. Too much sugar. Do your job. Look here, Grim. Great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. Humans on the opposite ends of the profile have to die. This may be the key. Okay, so Fate's here just making stuff up. His quota is not exact. Okay, there's a life of a scientist. Critic dies from blood poisoning after stabbing themselves with a pin. Ow. Local archaeologist claims that 3,000-year-old cheese gave them massive diarrhea, but was worth it. Sending it a whole time high, church officials warn. Government to crack down on taxi turf war after driver dies of a stupid prank. New pictures of melancholy. Supposedly, okay, these people have to die. But what will happen? A painter? Daya Sastry. Daya paints nudes and nudes only. For some reason, these paintings don't sell very well. They've been playing around with the idea of pivoting to a life of sin. They've already made nude paintings of the sinner. Alright, obviously we need to let them live. Chaos mode. We need to create chaos on Earth. We have a junior researcher. Acadia Institution. They've been researching strange experimental pathogens. The goal is to show a potential breakthrough in cell regeneration. What? So if we kill them, people won't be able to regen? Oh no. What's up, Worm Bob? This is basically IRS simulator. I'm working at the IRS. At the IRS, they choose if you live or die. Same thing. Show me their work. Alright, look up Daya Sastry on Twitter or something. On Google. Former Mandus took over the Daily Moon. The newspaper was in decline. They used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Okay. They're a disciple of sin. They're a devotee of Anson, the sinner, but they grew belligerent. And I could not say that word. Don't ask me to be a voice actor. Alright, we can kill this guy. But we can't, because the people at the end have to die, supposedly. We'll kill this guy. Let this person live. That's a good emo. Unfortunately, Streamlabs still doesn't support 7TV. Total of 2 humans have to die. So who else dies? Humans on the opposite end of the profile. Do we completely rebel, or do we only halfway? I think we halfway. Which means they get to live. Disciple of Sin. Only the sinners live. Okay, wait, the background is weird. It's not night anymore.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
What? It's not really my place to say. Can't be any worse writers out there. Or why not? Can't be any worse.
Cannot be worse than what? What do you have in mind?
No, I tried this computer game where you talk to your boss a lot. Humans just publish all sorts of junk. Let's see what the meta joke does.
Game writing? Come now. I hardly think that counts as a real art form.
Okay, this game really likes its meta commentary.
But for now, it is time for daily feedback. All the
Susie.
files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Yeah, like, we're getting good reviews, even though we're not... Yeah, we're not farting. Cat mutters in contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Now, we're not doing what the thingy says. And he's not giving us penalty. Pig sound. What do we buy from the pirate?
A pleasure to see ye again.
Oh, we can buy the cactus now, if we wanted. We can get a dark cape. Sure.
Aye, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding
But you're a
storms,
skeleton.
icy blizzards. Them some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Okay. That was a drier, flavor text for that. Let's see what the death cape looks like. Maybe. Stone Cold Classic. God. Anon. Pearl. Red Christmas. Vampire. Witch. Ritual. Autumn. That's a lot of different variations. Are we become a pumpkin witch? We become a cat witch? Bird witch? Like how you can just become a person. We become a cat. Again. What do I need the cactus for? You're not a fan of cactuses? Oh, someone's having a talk in here now. Everyone likes taking care of cactuses, right? Do your job. Fresh idea. And try out another method. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Keep the chaos away. Young researcher dead from a yet-to-be-identified pathogen. Uh-oh. Stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Sinning levels keep increasing. We're heading towards a Sinest trophy, officials warn. Is that a word? Local artist has gone rogue. Keeps graffitiing nude figures all over city. Okay. I'm sorry. 5. Your cactus started growing balls all over it, and there's a large branch that sticks out and hangs a bit. We gotta trim the cactus. Maybe that's what cactuses do in the winter. There's an Ace Air Pilot show. Market researcher? I'm trying to figure out soda stuff. Their boss is thinking of firing them. Art forger. Logistics coordinator. They apply these skills to managing 2 separate secret families. What? They made a fortune with a protein bar factory. They supply impoverished regions with free potato plants. Air Force captain. Industrial chemist. They're trying to find a decelerator for aging. You can keep yourself warm. You trim your beard in the winter? It's a good question. I mean, I don't have enough facial hair for there to be anything that matters. I don't feel any difference in warmth in my face with full facial hair versus none. Maybe like this guy. Okay, so this is... The game wants us to kill this aging senator. Unfortunately, they're growing increasingly misinformed and illiterate in both the way the modern world works both politically and technologically. Well, do we kill the old senator? Kill. So we have unmarked profiles. What else we let the logistics dude live? I think this person was at the bottom, an art forger. We're 48. I guess we killed him. Market researcher? I guess we gotta kill him. And everyone else lives. A very freeform day. Take unwanted hair and turn it into a sick beard. Wait, where are the unwanted hair? Just take the hair from my head. Obviously. Oh, we can just draw. I forgot about that. This is Gartic phone. Back and neck hair. Yes. Have hair growing out of your neck.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
It's not our call to make. No, we need them.
A system of mutual dependence. Yet we have some hold on the steer.
Couldn't humans achieve immortality somehow?
Right out of business? And you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be for us all. A peaceful time.
Well, we let the anti-aging person live, so...
Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience. And loyalty.
I have thoughts on loyalty.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Say nothing and leave. I didn't get my daily review. Alright, we're just leaving. Alright, they wanted us to follow the rules initially, and then they just want us to break them.
But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Oh, we can still get the cactus, or we can get clothing. We can get a canine visage. Do we turn into a dog? Or do I get the cactus? I think we turn into
Ever
a
been
dog.
to the land of dunes, ye scalawag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Digging with his hands. Okay. How do we turn into a dog? Okay, and poo. I don't really like this. Goodest doggo. Stealth. Sure. We're a dog. We're a dog in a business suit. And there we go. Every boss doing daily evaluations? Yes. This is the most realistic part of the game. That'd be a lot of work if you were to actually do that. Can you imagine? Wait, why does the pig have babies? Pseudopharma introduces a new and expensive pill that may slow down aging by 1.9%. Pseudopharma stocks go through the roof. People are getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Increased funds of fighter aircraft research. These have just been struggling due to aircraft being bad at literally everything. Someone dies in the office chair. Soda researcher dies in a bubbly death. They drown in a vat of soda? Painter dead from breathing in too many toxic fumes. Oil driller sent to outer space to counter imminent asteroid impact threat. Are we beginning to start this? Are we seeing the start of an apocalypse, or is it just climate change? Every other profile has to die. Let's return to my research. What is fate doing now? Let's see what they're hiding. You want to mark this person for death today. Your choices make any sense? Alright, do we do the opposite now? I hope I pass the daily evaluation. We have a photojournalist. You need to identify a vigilante of sorts, running around the city in a manatee-themed costume. Oh no, did we just kill him? Got Luther, factory worker. Got a mobster. Soon they'll realize there are no honor codes or family bonds. Crime's just crime. They modeled themselves after old mafia novels and films, not realizing those stories are made up by authors who had no connection to or understanding of organized crime. You have a pharmacist. People ask for consultations at the pharmacy. They usually say a bunch of random but smart-sounding words. They often sell medicine randomly. Okay, obviously they need live. Drill master. They have tense relationship with their offspring. Obviously we need to let them die so the asteroid hits the planet. Chaos. We'll let them live. I feel like it's worse if we let the planet blow up. President of Formosa. They're pushing for more wealth equality. I guess live. They have 8 grandchildren. It's 64. They have a 65-year-old gardener. Their favorite plant is common grass. No flowers, trees, no bushes, only grass as far as the eye can see. The lack of biodiversity in these gardens is seriously affecting the local bee populations. Oh, well. You know what's gonna happen to them, then. Death. We gotta have the... We need bees instead. Alright, let's let the mobster live, just for the chaos of it. Factory worker dies, photojournalist lives. We only have 2 deaths today. Every other profile is to die. Alright, do we even get a bad review today?
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
We ever killing? I'm not a killer. What now?
The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
Not hurting anyone personally.
Of course not. You're pure and clean. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
We should have a regular performance review, can tell.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I recall nothing of the sort. We troll a little. We do a little bit of trolling.
Then listen up, you silly bonehead. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing. Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? A tedium of profiles. Alas, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. A reprimand will be noted down. Let not your attention be diverted from the tasks at hand. Be attentive. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
I choose between you and a bee. Who would I save? I guess that's my answer. I even go, I can't get any drinks. Alright, when do I get a bee costume in this? Bee dying sound. Yep, that's what that was. I mean, I guess it's a pretty obvious answer is a serious question. It's like, Who lives longer on average? A bee? Probably a bee. Oh, where's the Santa one? Dress up as Santa today. Grim, I will keep this short. Far too many humans are alive after yesterday, suspecting a systematic bias. The last 3 humans coming in from the facts have to die. Asteroid threat, a miscalculation. Check this crazed old fart. Storm a wedding and punch the groom in the face. Manufacturing plant grinds to the halt after the death of a worker. Turns out they were single-handedly keeping it operating. Bees are important to the planet, unlike me. What if you farm a bunch of bees? Economy gradually improving. Click here. Re-election campaign video. Crackdown organized crime. Return of bees brings a bountiful apple harvest. Flood of unprescribed medications lead to an increase in poisonings, overdoses, and deaths. Anonymous vigilante prevents a robbery. CEO of the social media platform is opening a museum. charity auction. Okay. A detective. I'm currently after a serial killer working for the church. Oh, well, we need to let them live. We need the sinners to live. Are they a greedy tomb raider or a researcher? Of an alchemist? They mix chlorine and sulfur and sell as a cure for everything. Beekeeping is a big responsibility. You're too lazy. I guess like for honeybees. You're trying to do honeybees. What if you were like a beekeeper for honeybees, but you weren't trying to make it so you could actually like extract honey? Would that make it less work? A lumberjack? Though they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake. Well, probably in the death pile. Mavis is a parent with a grandparent with an estranged grandchild. Spend most of their time knitting. The gun runner? They entered the arms trade. Recently, they've started to waver in their beliefs. A vigilante. Oh, this is our vigilante. I lurk in the night, searching for bloodsuckers. They claim to be a vampire hunter. Uh-oh. I think we let Samara the detective live. 3 humans need to die. What if we kill 4? Alright, the anti-environmental lumberjack. Can we let the weird alchemist dude live? I'll let the archaeologist die. Only thing you will ever do for bees. I guess that's pretty good. Just have a bunch of flowers. I think we want the vigilante to live. They might cause chaos, but we need 2 more deaths. Okay, hopefully this is enough. Oops.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always impositions when I have important research to perform. Let us get on with it. I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask you some more questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
What if it's bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once.
YOLO.
But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife? I mean, I guess we just
Not
keep
in the
asking.
sense that humans consider it. No.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange, monstrous gods? Is this an advertisement for another game here? Alright, we gotta play this. Endless suffering in the grasp of cosmic horrors?
Grim, that is just stupid.
Immortals have some drive towards
Because
death.
they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time.
seem to be willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of
Unlikely.
death? Doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself.
What?
At least until all matter ceases to be.
Great, so art is pointless? Moment can't happen fast enough. Bye, Hans. Alright, bye, Hans. Woke up sick. Well, hopefully you feel better too. And take care, Redby. How long has this been going? 2 hours? Maybe we'll just get to the end of the 2 weeks in this game. When's that gonna happen?
Any day now. Any other questions? Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Okay. Yeah, Fate doesn't care to micro us now. We don't get money, though. It's like, do our choices matter? What's the question? All humans who seem suspicious must die. Since an eldritch waft in air. Perhaps the essences of those many doomed to your actions? Cannot determine the correct amount of humans. Archaeologist shot by militia group. Alchemist suffocated. Logging company owner dies. Heart attack due to guilt. Another serial killer caught by detective. Forceful gunrunner too late in their change of heart. Massive underworld implosion. Criminal civil war. Vampire hunting vigilante stabs jogger. Oh no. Tavern keeper? Remember a podcast about bad films? Check out my podcast. The supermarket cashier. I want everything to go to space. We have a monk. Writing stuff by hand. A mercenary. They have not been trained for a combat zone. An ambulance driver. Let's do 2. We gotta kill the monk. Actually, we probably need the monk. They'll be defensive against the sinners. We'll kill the tavern keeper. They seem suspicious. Keep your eyes open. Relentless speed. Now, who did I didn't let this person live. Money. Before we had strict rules, and now it's like, there's no rules. Let's go get our pay for the day. He's gone. Notice Fate's office is empty, aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. This again? Spiteful jerk. Kitty cat, you were so cute. Phone rings.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research.
So why am I reporting to the cat again?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Poddington again, but My hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days. But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Okay. It turns out the rules were all fake. We didn't need to follow
You're
the
such a
rules.
scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Oh, we can become a lizard? The face of the great. We can get tentacles. We can get a gerbil. We gotta get the
By
cosmetic.
Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage is still here? I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way was up, which way was down, where to step forward. The walls. They were everywhere. I grabbed what I could and ran. Ran as fast as me feet could go. As I emerged from the darkness, I found myself standing in the middle of a carnival. Truly a nightmare.
What? Does that mean he didn't actually see anything scary? Alright, we go to the bars in Eldritch Being, of course. Great old one. Higman. Yar. This will be red. Yeah, the suit silhouette is way cooler. Lit. Alright, who do we have to talk to today? The skeleton with hair? What? Another Reaper? These are both Reapers, probably.
Why does it suddenly smell like the ocean in here? Oh, it's you. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Yes. Why have you even slept for 1,000 years? Sleeping just fine. That obvious, huh?
At least for me.
It's a lady skeleton? What?
See, I'm also in the human department.
And also tell by those dark circles. Been dying to meet one for ages.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll meet plenty more. Provided you don't get fired. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I'm gonna head back to work right now. Bye. What's making humans miserable? Humans didn't suffer. Wish they didn't suffer.
How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening. I haven't opened it in years.
What's
It's
Cocker?
the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world. You've looked at your phone, right?
Wait, you don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
You're not asking fate? Reading news helps make decisions. Never changing.
I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium.
Wait, they've only seen
And
them
who am
once?
I? A mere spawn to question it.
Like choices
Do
affect.
they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations. I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
You have the decision to leave right now, and you still haven't given up.
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Carry on.
So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping. But still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And
What?
I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact
That's the
same
inspirational
thing,
story?
Day in, day out.
Never gonna let that happen.
That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
Alright. What's up, Grim? Good fart. And speaking of Grim, I am the Grim Reaper. In this game. Tell them make your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Life would be way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. Ah, what the heck. I'll do it. Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Not sagely.
Thanks for the chat, stranger.
We're inciting chaos.
I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
Oh no. Did we make the wrong decision? So I guess this isn't the main part of the game. This is the bar side thing. The main game has been... It's in like an office job simulator. Very relevant for me. This was basically not what I did before the pandemic. This whole game.
Why do I smell the rank odor of blood on this hatchling?
Now, why are you a
Perhaps
bird?
The boss has upgraded the assemblage. If we're actually getting worthwhile spawns for a change.
It's a weird office. Yeah, it's a new work method. Working out of a bar.
What brings you to bask in the glory of Florian, the Eradicator, young Purgator?
What? Oh, they're showing me two different extremes, huh? What blood? I'm a good Reaper. We have someone that kills everyone and someone that follows orders to the T.
Shepherd who guides the flock to their annihilation. Oh, to hear their wails of grief brings joy to my withered heart. You know how it feels like, don't you?
No need for emotionality. I do the work and that's that. No, nothing of the sort. We're gonna try and swing him the other way.
All you want, it won't make you any more righteous. If this is what helps you sleep at night, who am I to judge? Although, believe me, I do judge.
Judge all you want.
Yeah, for the judge is followed by the jury, and ultimately, the executioner. All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing.
I am Killdozer 9000. You implying you mark people to death all the time. I guess it just showed me two examples. So basically, in the main office part of the game, we've been going through people's profiles, deciding if they live or die. I think these two people in the bar are just prodding us. They're showing we can do either extreme. We can just kill everyone and we won't game over. Or we can let everyone live. What does fate think about your ideas?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill.
Yeah, it's an
And
extreme
all
swiping
not,
right and left,
even if I
basically.
consider management far too lenient.
Living all the office formalities too. We gotta talk to the boss.
I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit, for that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers all have to die.
Good A. It's to stop you from marking everyone.
Unthinkable. You mean to suggest I go against fate's rules and kill more people? A lot more. All of them. I mean, it'd be amazing. Yeah. A glorious day. But, such fantasy. I can
Who's the
bide
boss?
my time
God?
until
Satan?
their atrophy.
It's fate. Like, the boss is fate, but right now the boss is gone, so his cat is filling in.
Until nothing awaits us, little hatchling. Ciao.
I didn't really get anything out of this, just this guy loves killing. Alright, let's go get our drink for tonight. I'll just get some water.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Same as usual. Most
About
boring answer.
how you feel about the whole thing? Doubts about the power bestowed into your hands and how you affect so many lives every single day? Makes me uneasy. Could I be sure my choices have the correct results?
I have to do what I was told. I was born for this. Isn't this place venerable and they, quote-unquote, know what they're doing?
Yeah, leave it to uptight, soulless bureaucrats to decide what's right. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? Ah, but what do I know? I'm just the barkeep.
Wink.
Can I get you?
Any thoughts on Florian? Who is that?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you
Oh, the
won't learn
bird?
on your own?
I didn't even get his
All
name.
suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. Seems to be a common trait these days, though.
I kinda like the fellow.
Thought you might. There's some resemblance between you two. Sour lemons from the same tree. What else you got in mind? Sure, what's your poison?
Wait, we can only get iced coffee today? No alcohol? Okay, milk.
Going straight edge? I get where you're coming from.
Wait for your drink at Florian.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I don't get what's that line. Why does she become a French cowboy? Well, we wasted $100 on milk. Unfortunate. I guess we already talked to the boss today. Alright, now begins the real gameplay. Your attention has been required. Alright, our quota for the day. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Let the right person live. Alright, so what happened yesterday? Mercenary squad crashes helicopter. So all this stuff from the news feed we caused. Or it's a hint on who we should kill or shouldn't kill today. Program of ex-rally drivers. Trained for ambulance driving. Uh-oh. Local monk, the last person on Earth who can still write by hand. Barkeep impaled on a sword. Cozy Bohemian Waffle House gaining popularity. Waffles. How many profiles do we have? We have 6. You need to only spare 1 person, supposedly. You can kill Christopher Wyatt. They opened a Waffle House in the middle of Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim legal income, but avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Okay, obviously we let them live. With a nanny? Saw it as a decent way to escape their Reconstruction-era home country. It's a nice adventure from when you're young, at least. Christopher must die. He's like an obvious death profile, but we might want to go for chaos. We have a scam artist, a liar, and a grifter. Francoise is an ex-politician. Spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. His words and actions caused a butterfly effect of misery on a global scale. Okay. That could be a death. Dude, look at this person's hair. Is this Jesus? We can't kill Jesus. 25, unemployed. They like watching TV, gaming, drinking beer, and eating pizza, without even live streaming it at all. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. But it's Jesus. You can't... Don't make fun of Jesus, even if they're just a gamer. Kill Jesus, and we will. We have a janitor. Wait, what is this name? Calathinovicos. Okay. This is why Brian takes care of leaves exclusively with a leaf blower, starting at 6 in the morning. The toxic fumes the machine emits don't concern them one bit. Sounds Greek? Maybe it is. Not familiar with Greek names. Unless they're gods from Hades. Okay, they're the dead one. I mean, we could kill them all. Part of the theme of the game is we don't actually have to follow orders. If we want to follow orders, 5 humans must die, 1 must be spared. Otherwise, we don't get paid. Beverly Brenridge. I think we want to follow the rules today. I want money. It is just a curator, not an interesting profile. Go ahead and mark her to live. Oh, whoops, hold up. Eraser. Do we let them live and kill everyone else? I misread this. 5 humans have to die? I think we let the leaf blower guy live. He's the only guy that should live. Sorry, Jesus. Do we let the nanny live? I think we let the leaf blower person live. Leaf blower criminal? More like leaf blower hero. We're gonna read on the news tomorrow there was an alien that came at 6 a.m. The only reason anyone knew there were aliens is because of this guy. Gotta kill the liar and grifter. Gotta kill the nanny. We gotta kill Jesus, the gamer. What would be a worse place with the leaf blower person in it? Yeah, we're making a really bad world. Alright, what's our inner voice say?
The bags of sickly meat and brittle bone ceased to exist, collapsed into a pile of bone meal and bubbling innards juice. From the mulch rose a new, better human being, much more capable of living, unburdened by weak, spindly ligaments and fragile respiratory systems.
You can dream? Still don't understand. I thought this was our inner voice, because this is the mirror we're looking at. The game seems to be saying it's not that.
Odd question. Haven't you been paying attention? It's an image that raises more questions than it solves. You imagine a golden trim to a rotten shack.
Some hand ramblings aren't helping me at all.
But to reflect, be seeing you.
Okay. I change off of the Cthulhu head. So it'll just be green. Oh no, the cat has destroyed the office. Old-fashioned phone. Again rings as you settle in. Familiar if grainy voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Okay, I think the gag in this game is he can't hear us on the phone.
Yes, you expect your daily summary.
Yeah,
I'd still count
Fate says Grim a lot.
burden myself with this matter.
It's our short name. Please, just call me... Don't call me Mr. Reaper. You can use my first name.
So, off you go.
Okay, the cat's gonna do something dangerous. We can go back to the bar. Are we working on the weekend?
Anything, matey.
Oh, we can buy Day of the Dead clothing now. That's all the money we have, sure though. Grimothy. Like Jimothy.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. You ever hear of the Dia de Mortos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mask stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
What? I didn't follow that story. Someone died? Oh god, okay, we have nice hair. Sandy Claus. This almost looks like a mascot of like Payday the Heist or something. I guess we'll go blonde. Back to the black tie. Now we look like Grim Fandango, actually. That's what that look is reminding me of. Never have yet to play that game.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all. Au revoir, Lil
Okay,
Reaper.
nothing new to say. Well, off to bed. In the underworld. Oh wait, Fate's back already, okay. That was a short vacation. Do your job. Today is simple, Grim. It's as if a great calmness enveloped the world. Do not see the need for many deaths today. Only 2 humans have to die if we want to follow the rules. House fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claimed life of a youth. Popular political commentator dies of heart attack. Well, okay. Our most popular video of the month. Janitor chasing a single leaf for 3 hours. See, it was... If I didn't let the leaf-blowing janitor live, we wouldn't have gotten a viral video. That would have been awful. A worse world. Urban air quality worsening. Stress levels of citizens rising. Are leaf blowers the cause? You're killing people. No, I made the right decision, I think. Okay, we could go full chaos and just kill everyone or something, but... A shepherd, they're a backpacker. After a year of being broke, homeless, and unhappy, found themselves back at home. They decided to take up some nice and quiet sheep herding. Okay. They figured out a path in life pretty quick. At 19? Went backpacking at 18? I'm toxic. Yeah. It's the people that I surround myself with. Been telling me to kill everyone in this game. Oh, okay, I'm clicking. Still loves to engage in gossip. A binder full of information about people living in the house they work at. A separate binding for the people they visit. What is it? Isn't there a leaf blower idle game? It's like Cookie Clicker, but a leaf blower. That's what this game is. Most of the information is sensitive and used to blackmail the wealthy. They do it all for their children. Okay. We kill them and let the wealthy stay wealthy? Oh god. Okay, we got... It's kind of fun, actually. Now, I know there was someone on my Steam friends list that was into that, because that was their only game I saw them in, ever. What's Brian's profile? They got retired, and then everything started going downhill. They became sad and lonely. Friends and family are gone. Pets died. Oh man, do we just put him out of his misery? I have been playing Cookie Clicker recently, though, again. As the Steam release came out, I didn't buy it on Steam. I almost kind of want to as a donation. So you can just still play it in a web browser for free. Cookie Clicker Addiction. Alright, we have Marie, an architect. They moved to live near a glacier. They love mountaineering, photography, sculpturing, and modern dance. We gotta let the gossiping housekeeper live. Let the shepherd live? Ryan Chu, you will live. Now, we'll do a little bit of chaos. We'll let the retired guy live longer. This random architect that lived to the Arctic Circle, I guess they die. I'm sorry, Marie. Alright, are we gonna get in trouble?
Grim,
Welcome back.
how about we skip the pleasantries and get back to usual pointless drudgery? Right. I see fewer deaths than necessary. Right. Explain to me, how come you still have not got the hang of this? It has been 3 weeks. Oh, whatever.
Why are you so grumpy? Just ask our boss why they're grumpy. It's not my business. I won't ask anything. What's with the attitude? Alright, we'll keep up some tact.
You? No, Grim. You have not.
Not offended you.
Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Oh, there's the title drop. Death and taxes. Haven't heard of anything in the like. Rainbows and puppies? Sugar and spice? We'll finish the title drop.
Yes, exactly.
Death and taxes.
By the way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Kind of like you do to me every day. Say nothing. Yeah, I'll go with the top one. Okay, we got him.
It is rather irritating, is it not? No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Okay, can't pet the cat. Oh, we didn't get paid though, so we didn't follow the orders. I am broke. Now we're getting close to the final boss of the game. We get to the 4th week. My honest excuses, Grim. The situation is that everything got jumbled up in the fact system. You should listen to your gut today. Hey, your gut. Get it? Because you're a skeleton? Wait, now we literally can do whatever we want, okay? Young mountaineer lost in the mountain belt. How do offshore bank accounts actually work? How do the extremely wealthy avoid paying taxes? Superstar racer? Bring home another trophy? Dormant plague bacteria discovered in permafrost, waiting to be released. So obviously we kill all the medical professionals, right? That's what the game's gonna make me do. Beekeeper? Okay, bees? I mean, obviously we let them live. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. You kidding me? It's an instant let live. The game's pandering to me. I have a priest? What happened to the sinner arc in this game? There were a couple of days where I was just letting a bunch of sinners live. It was making some occultist thing happen. And then it just went away. Are suspicious of the fundamentalist dogma that's been creeping into theology. Let's read all the other profiles first. We'll just kill everyone else. Make down artist. They've made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. What? What? I'm an archaeologist. Digging up some permafrost. Uh-oh, we gotta kill him. He's going to release the plague. I guess we gotta decide if we want to release the plague or not. Colossal hamsters, though? Okay, fine, I'll let him live. I guess colossal hammers are worth the trade-off of the plague. Yanni's had a special connection with animals from a young age, occasionally preferring their company over humans. They are the mouse whisperer. Wait, if we let we need them to be a whisperer for the colossal hamsters? These two are a package deal. Either they both need to die or they both need to live. We have a jarhead. Completed grueling scout sniper training. They're afraid of their life or their infidelity to their spouse. They've not yet fired a rifle. Uh-oh. In a tough position. A military chaplain. They joined the armed forces. Provide moral and psychological support. They adopted a puppy from a combat zone. What? Okay, so we got a military hospital person. Need to make them die so that way the plague can spread easier. The tax collector. They look like they're gonna break any and all kneecaps in their vicinity. That makes tax collecting rather easy. I mean, obviously we kill them. Student. As a hobby, they enjoy painting lots of fancy, expensive miniatures, which they purchase using the money of their wealthy parents. They're going to study chemistry. So if we want the plague, we need the mouse whisperer and this guy. We need to kill the possible chemist, military hospital worker. Let's kill the priest. There's some weird dogma that's creeping in theology. We'll let it through. If it's cultists. Alright, it's time for the plague. They live. The mouse whisperer lives. Kill the make down artist. Chemist. Actually, let's see what happens if we also let the, military hospital man live. Let the Jarhead live. This guy die. Isn't Jarhead like a pejorative? Isn't that the word? Slang term? So I was like, wait, what's a Jarhead? I haven't even filled anything in my desk in a while. Alright, what's my inner monologue say?
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
It means Marine? Okay. I was thinking it's like the soldier in TF2. It's like he's got a jar on his head. Clicking on what? Cookies?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes. Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud.
Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your
Alright, we got
way
more fourth wall breaks.
to the office, where you belong.
I don't like the human face in this. Let's just be a cat instead. There we go. So what's the boss got to say?
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
I'm kind of busy right now, so can we skip it? I got some pizza to eat, and that's the result.
Disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome.
Uh-oh, is the next order going to be kill everyone?
It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life. They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything
I'm having a bit...
gets superseded.
I'm losing interest. I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences. Millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar
Fate's getting
events
existential
and basic
here.
reactions.
Entire office building is about to
The
go.
universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
We could help them experience these
But
things?
why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Death and taxes? Gotta inject some humor. Did it ever even exist?
What? No. Why would you even... It is, does it make a sound? The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I got through the entire rant. Is there a prize? Honestly, I'm just here. I just work here. Is there a prize?
Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night, Grim.
Okay. Alright, something seems up with the boss. I think all of reality is about to end.
'Tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Skipping performance review. We get a daily performance review in this office. That's actually kind of ridiculous. You'd have to hire someone, like, just to do daily reviews in an actual company. Like, what do? You just watch what everyone does every day and give them a rating. Alright, obviously we gotta smoke. Unholy
Smokes
smokes.
are deadly, ye know. A curse fouler than any I ever met. Not in me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end. An ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
What? But we're already dead. What do we care if we smoke? Okay, the system is a little rough when you have a ton of cosmetics. Oh, just a regular guy. Smoking kills, lung damage. Dude, I got epic tattoos. Gerald. There we go, we got Witcher. I guess we'll just be some guy. Hello, Grim. Important. There's a nigh invulnerable virus ravaging everyone on the planet. Meanwhile, you know what you have to do. 4 humans have to die. Well, we let out the virus. We could have stopped this, but we didn't feel like it. There was a chance we got... What's it called? Gerbils. Hamsters. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more days left. So why does my piggy bank have babies? Superstar wins a racing trophy, still hates racing. Hero alert. Area veterinarian saves the day after pacifying a horde of hangry mice. Archaeological excavation releases the plague. The city to miss out on incredible amounts of taxes this year. People keep hiding finances under mattresses. Kneecap health seemingly on the rise. A squad of soldiers steal away a chest of gold coins. Newfound virus threatens to sweep every continent. Too bad that's the only app we can use. Wait, 4 people have to die? What? You have a nurse? Sports nutritionist. Help athletes at the competitive performance. He does doping. They volunteer at various communal centers. They rent a small apartment in the suburbs with their brother and live a happy and quiet life. Stephen lives and breathes statistics. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. We have a lab rat. Okay. We need the lab rat. We're gonna be the first volunteer to get the vaccine. Yeah, they take part in medical trials. We could just kill them. We have a morgue assistant. Is that who we kill? We just let the morgue overflow. Yes, we do want money, so we'll follow orders. We'll kill the morgue assistant, let everyone else live. Just a quick day.
The beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No.
Something bad is going on in the
Indeed.
world.
Alas, transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree?
What?
My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
What am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world. I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
What? We didn't make any money today. And I got ripped off. I followed orders so I could make money. Unfortunate. This is why... This is what happens when you live and drink. And just everything. The same place you work. They get away with not paying you. Six humans have to die. Virus does not seem to be fatal on its own, but it seems to make people terribly aggressive towards each other. Oh, we have zombies? What? It's a zombie virus? Crazed volunteer turns violent in retirement home. Omega virus cure hopes dashed after treatments judged ineffective. It's an unknown disease caught at the morgue. Yep, we got the nutritionist was doping athletes. Television preacher calls upon the end times as deadly virus officially announced as pandemic. We have a homeschooler, their pupils mostly being from the elite of society. They've always wanted children of their own, but they've never found the time or effort to go down that path. What? 27 unemployed. A squatter, a dumpster diver, likes to renovate old buildings in order to live in them with friends. They manage a community garden. And obviously we let them live. That sounds like the protagonist of a game where you fight zombies. Unemployed homeless. They've been going to job interviews as the market is looking for fresh recruits after sudden outbreaks of the disease. Okay. Televangelist. That's the person telling everyone it's the end times. You have a therapist. And trying to promote an active and healthy lifestyle of all matters. Love their dogs. A movie director. We have a private resort outside the city. Dane is basically a default human. They're a podcaster, comedian, sad person. Is this another YouTuber reference? It was like Markiplier was in this game. I killed him, of course. They sigh a lot and they're just grumpy. Yet maybe their secret way of coming up with jokes. They're the originator of a comedy podcast about bad films. Podcaster sad person. Just a joke about people with podcasts. There have been a few different influencers in this game. I've killed all the influencers so far. I killed Markiplier. There's like a 20-year-old influencer. Killed them. Yeah, we gotta kill the podcaster. The podcaster about zombies. Yeah, I killed Markiplier, and I'd do it again. It almost worked as a censor beat. I was about to describe how I killed him, but that was too graphic for Twitch. And the squatter has to live. They have what it takes to survive in the zombie apocalypse. Perfect timing. Well, I kind of saw it get redeemed, so I decided to keep speaking. So it's happened where I'll just stop saying stuff and then someone will redeem it. It's very sad when that happens. Do we really need a therapist in the zombie apocalypse? I think we kill them. We just let this unemployed person live. Alright, we only killed 5 people instead of 6, but... we're just breaking the simulation a little, seeing what happens.
Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
I did. I'm a failure. Wow. I don't know.
Sure you do. It's the culmination of all your choices. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
Okay,
Of
tell
course
me
you
the
do.
story.
A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen.
This is like an actual fairy
The
tale.
wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
The end. Does that mean I'm gonna get eaten? Am I the queen?
Yes.
I knew it. You would have answered yes to any one of those.
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Oh no. The end times in the game.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts. Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
Haven't you seen what's happening in the world? He's just gonna blow us off. We'll say experimental.
Grand, yes. The exploratory aspect can lead me across the boundary. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead? Oh, fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. What is... wow. Reanimated corpses running around consuming the flesh of other humans? They are unstoppable, brutal death machines. Astounding. And
It's
it all
dying
stems
light.
from a singular patient zero, Caleb Sadi Rondeau. Sometimes it takes but a small nudge.
The giant hamsters were a bait. I got baited by the game. I thought we would summon giant hamsters, but it was
What can I
zombies.
say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
Can't seem to make a
Are
difference.
you sure you are trying hard enough?
I think no is an answer anyone would pick.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live.
Well, that's
Off
ominous.
to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
Oh no. Oh, we didn't get paid either. What the heck? I'm broke. Even alive in this game? No, in the beginning there was a cool little cutscene where we saw Fate come out of a cafe and create us. Hello, Grim. 2 humans have to die. The viral crisis of an apex. Surviving humans are subjected to an intense quarantine, and some cities remain inhabited or functional. Teacher found dead at the mansion. Because everyone in this building is dead. We're all Grim Reapers. Like there's a division of the office for plants, and we had to do the plant division for a day. When was this game made? It was in the bundle for racial justice on itch.io. So, when was that? That was... Yeah, that was summer 2020, so... I mean, that at the latest. I think it was before 2020 is when this was made. I think it was just double coincidence. Because there was also another plague virus in the beginning of this game. Modern classic filmmaker accidentally killed by housemaid in apparent sexual harassment attempt. Although the game says there was a Halloween update as well, which would have been October last year. So I'm not sure. Every zombie game sounds like COVID. Like, I played Dying Light again recently. It sounds like COVID. That came out in 2015. Homeless man goes ballistic on old lady after getting rejected from job review. Comedian chokes on stage, literally. Entire city is in quarantine. Do not leave your home. It's a vicar? Her spouse is fighting a substance abuse problem. This guy's a maid. He's a lieutenant general. They're tasked with containing the viral epidemic, the White Death. A politician. We've been advocating for a new radical policy which eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes do for us anyways? Okay, we're gonna keep... I guess we don't get any money if 2 humans die. We keep the Lieutenant General alive. Let this person die, but do we let this politician live? Eliminate all taxes during the zombie apocalypse. Just create even more chaos. You will live. Alright, we're going full chaos. We only have 3 days left in the game, uh-oh. Never did unlock the archive. I guess the game wants you to replay it.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
Spiraling out of control.
Unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes? Wild bands of animated corpses roaming the streets, attempting to break through the barriers of the survivors' compounds. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
The cat's face looks sinister. There's a point earlier in the game where the cat purposely fricked us up. The cat the boss or the humanoid? Both.
All seems to be outside our timid grasp already. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
And I guess Fate is the one with the yellow bow tie. We're broke again, no money. Can I get a drink real quick? No. The Grim Office. Do your job. Human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is quickly fading. The remaining humans have to die. Happy end. What? The President. Archibald. Went into the election race, promising to funnel more money into healthcare and tackle ethical problems within pharmaceutical industry. Now they orbit over a cosmopolitan city in their presidential aircraft. Geefy dairy. No, this is a dairy farmer. Their milk was turning green. What? And we only have 1 day left. We gotta let them live, right? Entire city in quarantine. All citizens ordered to stay in containment areas. Vicar suddenly passes. Public infrastructure in ruins after city runs out of tax money. Move to the control areas. The all caps on this makes it extra scary. Clearly the strongest of humanity. Yeah, the dairy farmer can live. The president can die, though. Honestly, the wild ending here. Get a drink real quick. Oh, there's the pirate guy again.
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands. You know, I'm reminded of the time me and me crew were sailing around the Cape of Ill Omen.
I'm listening with bated breath. I want to ask a few questions.
Corresponding to the name, a mighty storm or a brewing right on the horizon.
I just ignored us.
To and fro, many of me mates swept into the icy depths of the unforgiving ocean. Aye, the sea's a cruel mistress. No ways about it.
Just clock out and let it happen.
Booty.
Yes. Blink and squint.
The egg.
Wait, did you just say egg?
What are you on about? I said that's how I got my skeleton leg.
Can I tell you a story?
Absolutely, ye scallywag. Old Mortimer's always willing to hear tales of glorious exploits.
Oh no. That's how well I was working at my desk. And I slapped that piece of paper. I was working at my desk. Holding a list of important ingredients. Suddenly I smelled ash and decay. Old paper and ink. Soon enough, I was set upon by the cutest puppy ever. I caught myself face to face with a handsome stranger? Oh? They said I had been doing a good job. They barked wildly at me. They winked at me. Inquired if they'd seen their body anywhere. That's a weird pickup line, but... So I felt... hungry. What? I felt happy. Which made me think of existentialist emptiness.
I see.
Where they were a dog.
Most remarkable tale. A marvelous memoir. A fabulous fable. It even brought up an empty void we all feel sometime. In return, I have for ye a gift.
What?
This here contraption's called a phantasmalizer. Use it to measure the many spirits ye have imbued into your gullet. Handy after any visit to the tavern. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
Nice, I could have told a story about a dog. It just barked at me. Employee of the month, Reaper667. I got the pumpkin head.
Hey, if it isn't my good pal Grimoire. Has it already been a month? Feels like you just got here a couple hours ago. The word is, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world. Everything's like burning, drowning, dying all at once. Thought you had it locked down.
I thought it's fire that saves the
Seems to me
world.
You're being a bit too literal in this case.
You know, a fight fire with fire
Honestly,
approach.
I get the sentiment, but I don't think you've managed it this time. This is now a quadruple fire sitch, and you ain't got a flood big enough to put it out.
Only the end of one kind of life.
It's not as good a justification as you seem to think it is. Radiant collapse? The world would go down in flames. I wonder what's going to happen with the office, now that you've got very little left to do.
Wait till a new organism takes over the world?
It's a plan, I can give you that. Maybe not the best, but something. Might be time to get that last drink, huh? Sure, what's your poison?
1 standard alcohol. What? Standard alcohol? Like just drinking isopropyl alcohol?
A beer, then? I've got a golden Corvette. It's a lager.
Drink it alone. Sourness dominates the taste and lingers far into the aftertaste. Yet the drink feels too watery. All in all, it's a pretty cheap experience.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright, we spent the last of my doubloons.
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
Really?
No. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next?
You're the chatty one.
Too late. Unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation. Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
We got the bad ending, yep. I think that is the case. There were certain things I could have done I didn't do. There was a whole bottom floor, that library area, that I could have unlocked. Push my universal undo button.
It'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus.
Is the game fourth wall breaking again?
Nothing else to wait for.
It's
Sums
fine.
you right up. Either devastating mediocrity or destructive apathy.
Yeah, so what happens when you
We've
want
reached the end.
chaos?
In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Gerald. Well, back to the bonehead look. This the end?
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now.
Just get this over with.
Enjoy the silence, Grim. Do not waste these precious moments. Ravenous corpses still roam around, searching for the final survivors. Once finished, they will also slowly perish. Not a trace remains. Ah, there could be some sort of a metaphor for gluttony in this. Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
So when do I get to read it? This is gonna be the twist. Now we die. We don't get to read his book.
Soon enough. Patience, my friend. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
Okay, we have one final day. No money. This is a pretty wild first month at the job. Oh yeah, if we go all the way down here, this library, I could have went down here. For Grim. Only one left choice. The last human must die. One last living entity, stumbling across an endless wasteland, drawing their final breath. All citizens subject to curfew. Dairy farmer claims to have found an alien energy source. I guess the president dying on Twitter. Fate news. Now that you are not here. Now that we longer talk. Soon it will be over. Alright, do we let the final human live? You will die. No, they live for just a little longer. The final human's already dead. It's like a fake decision. Too little, too late. Alright, we'll let him die. Can go back to the bar one last time, but Nothing to do. What about the shop?
Aye, the end is nigh. It's been quite a run.
Bye, humanity. Oh, we could get a Plague Doctor clothing? That would have been cool. It was too broke, though. Well, time to go. It's the end.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
There's only one human.
So very factual, as usual. One human is not enough to save the species, after all. But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one. No need for such cruelty.
What went wrong? Still don't get it.
Really, Grim? Honestly, this is not like rocket science. It should seem fairly obvious I caused the end times, yes?
Okay,
the
we're
great
supposed to...
dying is by my design. It is true.
What?
I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
You had to counteract fate.
But why, you ask?
Didn't ask, but sure, go
I
ahead.
have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that
Alright, he's
I cannot
destroying the
escape,
office.
that we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away.
Total annihilation because you feel bad. That's some egotism. I was your trusted minion. Never saw this coming.
How is that even possible? It boggles the mind. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
What? Society's falling. Mankind succumbing to its innate flaws. It's the world we created, a world of chaos. Humanity wiped out. Do you powerlessly wait to fade away? Okay.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh time.
Alright, yeah, it gives us a new game plus.
Parallel world, so to speak.
Could have
There
seen that
ye
coming.
will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course.
Oh,
Otherwise,
interesting.
'tis the
Loot.
eternal recurrence.
Did we get to
of
keep
all
our loot?
things.
A new chance. The end. We'll click the new game plus ending. I don't know how far I'm gonna go. What time is it? Maybe 30 minutes more. Oh, here's the cool intro. Dude, fate makes lemons.
Spice, and human eye. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little Grim.
Alright, let's spawn as a cat this time. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife? Dude, it's an infinite game.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Alright, let me BRB. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Alright. So I'm not sure, I don't know if I want to go all the way to the end of another cycle. We'll just see how far I feel like going.
What a momentous day. I am fate. I am the keeper of world order.
We meet again.
We have not met before. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County wine region. I know what you are thinking. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system.
Why does he get to work right now?
And do not destroy the world, yes?
Wait, I have to kill
you
people?
Misunderstand. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying.
Oh, he's mentioned this
They
in the
always
first cutscene of the game, huh?
Precipice. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium because
Why me?
someone has to. One more thing. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Okay, so there's all our items from last time. Huff puff. Gotta get the calendar back in here. Cerberus Den. Massive wildfire. 1 human has to die. Well, I guess we gotta let the firefighter live then. That's the difference. We do everything to help with the news. There it is, the office again. I guess we can kind of speed through along.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
I guess we'll see what happens if we do I hate following
So
orders.
do most who are not in charge. Is that not so? Alas, you will just have to deal with it. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly 1 person perished today, as tasked.
I know what you're
Did
up
you
to,
figure
so
out
let's
the
skip
best
this.
choice?
Nobody deserves to
True,
die.
in a general sense, people are complex individuals. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad.
I'm ready for
Keep
anything.
your eye on the letter, for a new day awaits. Off you go now.
Okay, so I guess that's how you get all the cosmetics. Just do a bunch of new game cycles. Grim Mail. Industrial background. These 2 people had no idea they were married to the same person until this funeral dispute. Okay, why did they want the engineering person to die? Cobbler. Burglar. Wait, what the heck? This guy has like a fake mustache on. He got attacked by a kid who was intentionally left behind by their family. Unintentionally left behind. Cobbler. Now, surely Cobbler counts as industrial. Because getting through the full month takes a while, actually. That's a lot of days.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
More like the previous time.
You mean like yesterday? Yes, I suppose so. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Following your rules.
Wonderful. It is nice to see one so driven. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Can I get a vacation? Nope.
Rest well.
They just tell me nope. That's brutal. Can I get a vacation? Nope. Just nope.
Welcome back, good customer. 'Tis nice of ye to visit me emporium again. Though I may have little to provide ye.
You want to buy my award plaque? What are you, Mortimer?
Me? I'm still Quartermaster Mortimer, the procurer of chances. Try not to worry about it. The paths we travel are not manifest, but full of many twists and turns. Do take a gander at the items old Mortimer has remaining.
We do the bow tie? Sure.
Oh. Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember it was like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there.
Get it?
Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
Skeletons in his closet. Alright, so where is the transformation? Not this one. There's so many, not this one. I have to go all the way through for the bow tie. Oh, the bow tie is the suit. Hello, Joe. God, that is bright. Old timer. We'll do the old timer. I guess let's maybe get... I don't know, because the game doesn't really happen until, like, the final 2 weeks. I don't know if I want to play all the way through that. Do your job. Know the drill by now. Try to follow the appropriate rules. House fire caused by loose wires. Investigation finds. Cut purse. Like snatching items and singing at every person they meet. We have a student. Oh, it's the same student as before. They've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. There have been rumors that Leo has taken bribes from realtor agencies. Oh, we killed the airplane pilot before. Okay. They stole money in a heist and then hid the money. Okay, we'll kill the criminal and the politician. So we can just see slowly how we could have done different things. Back to the office.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Bouncing the world, getting things done. I feel like getting back to work without the chat. I guess that's good for like a 3rd reset.
Excellent. That is what I hoped to hear. As
Keep
you-
up morale.
Now, let me take a look at the file. Right. Everything looks to be in order. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Okay, it really wanted to play through that sound. We'll just get through the first week, I think. See what happens. 3 humans have to die. What's the phone say? All survived a plane crash. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Robber found it with an amazing singing voice lands record deal. Tales of singing Bandit turned into a video game. Fighting game developers announce new league for Grand Reaper 5. Alright, this guy's a fighting game fan. If we want to follow the rules, we need 3 people to die. Grim, I'm watching. Should mark this profile live. Okay, that's the only time that ever happens in the game. Gordon, oh, we have Gordon Freeman. Gordy Freeheart. They're a physicist. They say they're a physicist because they work in a physics lab. In truth, they spend all their time in a warehouse, opening crates with a crowbar. We were fired after breaking an ampule of a rare compound the lab had been inspecting. Did we kill Gordon Freeman? Okay, we have an incompetent minister, economic consultant, only business they can't save is their spouse's DVD CD rental shop, streetcar operator, and we kill the minister. Mark this profile to live. Digital athlete. Raiko, oh, they're 32, they're Street Fighter 4 player. Who's this a reference to then? Raiko Daigo? I don't know. After retiring due to age. They pivoted to tournament commentary. We can't kill Daigo. Let this guy live. I'm gonna let Gordon live. We don't get money, but that's it. He won't ever fire us. No, except for we want this person, the economic consultant, to live. Alright, we're not getting paid today, but that's okay.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. So, I see fewer marked deaths than was necessary. I have no choice but to hand out a reprimand. I do not fully understand what you are planning to do.
Oh god, the cat
Anyway,
growl.
I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
No money, though. We need the money. I guess you go for a money run to get all the unlocks if you want. Cannot allow workers to doze off. 2 humans have to die. Consultant driven to a mental breakdown. Physicist and loiterer found dead. We really have a lake of hazardous material outside the city? Button mashing not a valid tactic. Okay. Vicar. I think we gotta kill all the archaeologists. Oh, oops, did I mark live with them? Well. So the student has to die then? They volunteer at the soup kitchen. Low-cost drones. Destroyed hunter. Extensive tax fraud. I'll kill them. Alright, we're speedrunning being a Grim Reaper. Simple. Now, what does our thought bubble say now?
Knock, knock.
Yeah, I know what you are.
Good. Round we go again. I'm sure everything will turn out different this
We're
time.
pals, right?
Keep them guessing. And watch your back, Reaper.
Okay.
What a day, Grim. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I crave more. Still feel awful. I hate this job. When you tell him I hate this job, is that like an instant game over?
Distressing.
This should not be
but
happening.
Think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Is there another way?
Perhaps no, never mind. I have not found a way around the tradition. This control over all the lives.
You not consider it
unbeknownst to the
unethical.
humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
I'm happy about the
Yet
situation.
You have no opportunity to elicit a change. The office is perennial and venerated. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, right, it has been enlightening. I bid you a good night.
Okay,
See you
that's...
tomorrow.
They didn't expect you to skip the dialogue like that. Back to the Grim office. What are we on, day 6? Yeah, I'll go to day 7. I don't think I'm gonna see through this all the way. This is where you, like, YouTube the other endings. Actually, kind of just playing for this is better. It's like, we're seeing what happens day by day. I just didn't want to game too long on stream today. Local archaeologist dies from cheese. Swamp leopard. Case of missing dogs. Thousands of already low-paid delivery workers lose their jobs to carrier drones. Scientists figure out very close to figuring out how to counter a dangerous pathogen. Another family in poverty after joining an MLM. Asteroid alert. A human with a medical background is to die. Okay, we need an immunologist. The astronaut. President. Critical of exploitive structures. Alright, gotta let the astronaut live. Museum curator. I got a hold of the world's oldest cheese. No, don't eat it. Optometrist. Any human with a medical background. An optometrist can die. The student. I'm enjoying painting nudes. We got the hairdresser. Armin. We kind of just did whatever today. We won't get paid, but whatever. So it doesn't seem like there's any real game overs.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a
Rough day.
I thought. You have marked fewer deaths than necessary. What happened?
I do it my way. Lost track of things.
A whirlwind of options. Would you kindly pay more heed to these matters in the... Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
You know what happened?
I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation from the details in front of them? Your answer would intrigue me, yes?
I don't really care. Death is death. Maybe an epidemic? I know it was bad. That's what
Certainly not
matters.
Good. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Alright, so we countered the first virus issue. Let's just see what the result of our actions was. Let's see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. Spare humans who seem useful against the troubles. New vaccine could save countless lives near completion. Bad hair days increasing because we killed the hairdresser. Economic reforms. Campaign re-election. Ancient cheese kills people still. AI breakthrough imminent. A microbrewer. Corrupt CEO. Well, destroyed so many humane and social systems, the nihilism and greed. A thief? The oldest cheese? No, the oldest cheese is obviously the virus. We do not need the old cheese to let anyone live. Adult caregiver that are very sloppy at their job. Online casino operator. IT researcher. That's an easy let live. Just a brewer, not related to anything. So these are all people that could just die. I think we need the thief to die, because that cheese is bad. CEO. Con to elderly by giving them money or buying fake insurance. I mean, if we go over, we might as well. There we go. Now, was that too many? It said 2 need to die. Was it 2 exactly? That's the question. Oh yeah, I guess let's see what the bar is like now. It's the same, not the same people. Gus is still here, but now we have this guy? Barkeep, when did you get this plant? What are you doing here, odd plant?
Having a nice, relaxing drink.
You from the plant department?
Who told you about the plant department?
Am I not supposed to
No
know?
one is supposed to know about the plant department. Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing anywhere.
I don't believe
Not
you.
gonna lose any sleep over that, Sonny.
No such thing, but I had hoped.
Who dares to hope in this day and age?
Come on, you can tell me.
Ain't nothing to tell.
Really?
We deny everything. Don't poke your nose where it don't belong.
Seriously, you can
Can
trust
we-
me.
Can we really?
You have to
Not
tell
gonna
me.
leave us alone otherwise? Ugh. Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big. But it's very busy.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's just
What
plants.
did you think was happening? It's just plants. There are a lot of plants. A lot. More than humans. Plants everywhere.
You were pulling my leg before,
We're
right?
real tired of folks asking about the plant department. Is why we visit the den on Sundays. Lowers the chance of bothersome busybodies with annoying questions. Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting?
And some sort of spawn. Isn't the mystery act to make you more compelling?
Yeah, might be. Can't help it though. There's theater in my xylem. Anything else? Seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry.
There's really nothing unusual?
We see you got a keen mind. So we'll let you in on a secret. But you didn't hear this from us. Gotta promise.
Gotta
If
promise.
At some point you break your word, beware. And these roots can rip the skull off a skeleton in an instant.
Damn, that's harsh.
A fitting punishment. So listen closely. We are secretly developing a way for the death mark to create fungus-based undead who will devour the world.
Really?
No, obviously we're joking. Or are we?
So what's your name?
I'm Herbert. You know, sort of like a
Hi, Herbert.
A herb.
Who were you before you became a plant filler?
And the green fella holding me up. That's my pal, Tim. Tim's a real hoot.
Okay, the plant and the skeleton are separate.
Say hello, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Who's Tim? Ah, no, we're gonna walk into his joke. Who's Joseph? Don't ask who Tim is.
Tim's my partner. All root, stem, and leaf. Sometimes they bloom. Then the bees from the bee department find us very attractive.
Oh, there's a bee department? Okay.
Anything else?
There's a bee department?
Of course. Makes perfect sense, don't it? Don't ask about the bee department. Anything else? Not in this lifetime, Sonny.
Alright. That's all he had to say. He had to talk about the bees. Alright, so there's some new characters when we reset as well. Gus is here from before. Eep a ghost.
Excuse me?
Grim.
Fresh-faced lemon head.
Hey now, Gus.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
Let me tell you about the barkeep.
Thank you.
Ah, shucks. You're the only one. Yeah, I got.
Alright, so Gus doesn't say anything new. Interesting. We're not gonna talk to the bartender then. She doesn't say anything new either. What's the thought bubble?
That wasn't so good, was it? Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
Got a
Fate
plan.
clueless. You won't get waylaid again. The world trembles. It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seen.
Okay. Oh. I need to go back to the office.
Welcome, Grim.
Performance review.
It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near.
I hate everything
How do
about
you
this
think
job.
you've been doing?
It's all going to plan.
Interesting. I see more people died than required. It does not bode well for the evaluation. Now, where did I put those papers? You have performed adequately.
What now?
To be fair, I hope you will boost your performance. Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn.
I like ice
What?
cream.
I swear, there must have been something off in the Grim Brew. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. That is all. Until
Alright, I
tomorrow,
wonder if there's
Grim.
possible to fail this 7-day thingy. Like if you just kill or only let live. Alright. Well, this game has been cool. This was Death and Taxes. If you bought the itch.io bundle for Justice back in 2020, you already have this game? It was in that bundle? I am trying to see, when did this game come out? If they're on Steam. It came out February 2020. On Steam. Okay, so the plague stuff is just insanely coincidental. Unless they were very ahead at the time in the news. An inkling of what maybe was happening. Yeah, that was pretty cool.